Okay, I'm working on a keto pumpkin pie, and I'm making the crust here with coconut flour, lard butter. This is the lard butter and eggs. And then for the filling, I'm using pumpkin and coconut cream, seasonings, and this is the sweetener, puree sweetener, and what am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, heavy whipping cream. I'm going to link all these recipes down below. I'm just kind of giving you a quick overview. I'm not going to walk through how to make all this, but I just want to show you how I'm putting together our Thanksgiving meal. Okay, here's my coconut flour pie crust that I made. Now we're going to make the filling for the pumpkin pie. Okay, we're mixing up our pumpkin filling for our pie. Okay, here it is poured into the crust, and we're going to put it in the oven for 45 minutes at 350. I also have a pie shield I'm going to put on this once I get it in there. Although, I never know if I should use it or not, because I think it's going to stick to the filling and then pull it out. I don't know. All right, it made it into the oven. What I have here in the oven is a pumpkin spice cake. Of course, it's keto. And I made this ahead of time, and then I put it in the freezer and froze it. Here it is with the icing on it and pecans on top. This is amazing. You won't need to cheat on a dessert if you make this, and it freezes so well. Again, I'm going to link all these recipes down below. Here I'm making homemade keto stuffing. I bought these little tins to make the bread. Then I cut them up into these little squares. Then I put them into the oven to make the croutons. And then I froze this ahead of time for Thanksgiving. This turned out amazing. It was a lot of work, so doing it ahead of time. Okay, so this is the final product. That's the croutons, and this is the sauce. I'm getting this hot, and then I'm going to stir the two together and then put a lid on it, let it soak up, and then eat it. Here I made keto cornbread. I'll put the recipe down below. I got it in these disposable pans, and this turned out amazing. I'm going to show some clips at the end. I made a dinner early for my husband and then flew to Denver and took food with me. So you'll see those clips at the end. Okay, I got some vegetables going here. I'm starting some green beans and some broccoli and cauliflower. I'm going to add some heavy whipping cream and cream cheese and some cheddar cheese and sauce this up a little bit. Okay, here's my finished broccoli and cauliflower with, I creamed it. This is going to kind of take my place of mashed potatoes. Hopefully. I'm making mashed potatoes for my husband, but I'm not going to eat any. My turkey, it's a butterball. It's been in there almost about 3 hours in a cooking bag, and I put my keto stuffing in there to get it heated up. I'm going to pull out the turkey and use the broth to make gravy, and I'm going to thicken it with xanthan gum. Okay, here's my gravy. It thickened right up with xanthan gum. The thickest I've ever got my gravy. It tastes amazing. I just added salt and pepper to the broth. Here's my turkey. It's still in the bag. I'm trying to hold the heat in a little bit. My husband's not quite home from work yet. Okay, guys, so here we have it keto style. We have the turkey, we have the keto stuffing, and gravy. And then we also have my faux mashed potatoes, which is the cauliflower and broccoli that I creamed. So who says you can't have Thanksgiving keto style? All right, guys, here's the pumpkin pie. And I already tasted another piece, and it's delicious. Oh my gosh, I'll put the link below. Well, I made it to Denver, packed keto foods into my suitcase. Turkey, yes, that's a turkey. And my beautiful daughter who lives in... Okay, I made it to Denver. It's a couple days before Thanksgiving, and I'm making cranberry salad. I put a gigantic bag of cranberries in this pot, and I've been cooking it. I added a half a cup of this powdered monk fruit sweetener. And then I found these sugar-free Jell-O things. And there's no maltodextrin in this Kroger brand. There's the ingredients. So I'm kind of cooking this down. And then I'm going to add these boxes to it. And then these walnuts. And then put it in that big pan over there. And hopefully it's going to set up. I've never made this before. Well, prior to keto, I just used to buy it with lots of sugar in it. I used a masher to kind of pop these berries as they're cooking. Okay, now I'm using my little NutriBullet I'm letting it cool first. You're not supposed to use this hot. To mix this up so that you don't get the chunky bite of the cranberries. Here it is after I put it in the NutriBullet. Okay, and there we have it. I put it in this dish. I ended up using a lot more monk fruit sweetener, and I wouldn't recommend putting it in the Magic Bullet. It didn't go well. It just made a mess. It wouldn't really blend it. I have a different blender at home in Ohio. I'm in Denver at my daughter's house, and but it ended up turning out good. So then set this in the refrigerator till it sets up and gets cold.